At your lowest, have you ever had any ideas? Like in your life, like your lowest point, what were those thoughts like?
Now I never contemplated suicide. I'm a pretty egotistical individual. I had my jaw broke one time. And when I woke up out of surgery, I had my mouth wired shut. The pain level, the excruciating pain, for a split second made me think, man, I want to just die to make this shit stop. That's how bad the pain was. So I done met some older people who was on their deathbeds who can't just die yet, but they in excruciating pain. And every day they just asking for God, man, just take my life, God, please, God. Or they just want this pain to stop. So it's just a lot of people in that kind of pain. I've never been in that kind of pain. I got a friend I talked about, I don't know how we got on this, homie, but I talked about this friend today. When we were 15 years old, man, in the boys' home, we had a homeboy named Commodore Ross, and I hope his family hear this. Commodore Ross, he killed himself when he was like 17 years old. He had a 6-year sentence. He came in when he was 13, and he was going to go back to court at 18. So he's going to do most of his time in the juvenile facility. Commodore jumped on Miss Couch one day, during a dorm search, a dorm shakedown, and she took his trophy or something, and man, he snapped, and he assaulted a staff member. The next day, he hung himself. That was all our little nigga, right? So from the time he got there to up to the time he killed himself, he would always tell us he was gonna kill himself. He would joke around. We ain't take him serious. When we found out how he killed himself, and how he killed himself, homie, he must have really wanted to die. Because he had to hold his feet up to hang. And naturally, your body just, homie, he held his feet up to hang, homie. Homie, we were kids, my nigga. That shit still hurt a nigga to this day. So for me to get out, and then my homeboy Worm do this. Nah, homie, that shit right. Homie, I can't even look at his kids. His son's so angry and violent, homie. His daughter seemed lost. His mama seemed like she just weeps. But she a school teacher. Yeah, nah, homie, suicide that's something. It's a selfish act. And it is my sincere belief, homie, God don't leave nobody's out here by ourselves. Yeah, but nah, homie, I don't think none of us out here by ourselves, homie. I think it's a stranger that'll come by and tell you what you need to hear from God. You just gotta have some type of goodness in you, homie, to hear from God. You got to have enough in you, homie, to hear when all the pain and hate and loud words and music and everything else is drowning you out, homie. You got to have some silence in you somewhere, homie, where you can hear from some goodness. Or if not, homie, this shit is gonna overtake you. We can't do this by ourselves, homie. We got to have family, friends. We have to have a mentor. Man, we even got to have a stranger sometime. But nigga, you can't do this by yourself.
Man, do you feel sorry for people who do commit suicide?
Nah. Man, my nigga knew God. And I hope his mama don't ever see this. Man, my nigga knew God, my nigga. That's how I got to know God. My nigga. So I'm saying, nigga, I'm strong. My nigga was stronger than me. But do I feel sorry? No. Nah, homie. Because it's a choice. And it's a choice that's made out of complete selfishness, not out of love. Not out of love, my nigga. The hurt that it causes, my nigga, man, I done seen it firsthand, my nigga. It's almost worse than murder. You would almost wish that, man, somebody would have killed him. But, man, it's worse than murder, homie. The pain that it leaves. Because you can always write a murderer. You can always say, hey, I want to go see him. But, man, when they gone and they do this, you can't say, man, why? Even with that letter still's going to leave some whys that motherfucker wrote. On top of that, he left some blame for some people. They said he wrote who done him wrong. He left some blame at the feet of some people. Homie, that's selfish. And I'm a selfish motherfucker. But boy, I swear to God, I feel bad at times, my nigga, for being selfish. I check myself, nigga, I'm a selfish motherfucker, homie. But I work on it. I work on it. Because I don't want to hurt nobody. I'm going to do wrong. And I'm going to do wrong in life. But, nigga, I don't want to do wrong intentionally to nobody. Nobody, my nigga.